I'm just going to start out quick and say that it was an underwhelming stinker of a race in Baku for Formula One. Not a lot of excitement, not a lot of overtakes, and the tires pretty much having the capability of lasting the whole entire race. And pretty much everyone staying on them, really. I mean, Ocon made his required stop at the beginning of the last lap. Uh, didn't help at all. Like that made it, super underwhelming because everyone just put them on and went to, try to make it to the end. And well, if they started struggling, too bad, except for a few people that pitted at the end, changed their tires. And again, the most excitement came when the photographers and everyone were out on pit road when Ocon was coming down pit road to finally make that stop. Because everyone, I'm guessing, thought that everyone had already done it at that point. Because literally, who the hell's coming in before they start their last lap to do that, just to make sure they can? Like, it's a real bummer. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of excitement going into it, and especially after the break because the racing has been good, and that thing it didn't deliver at all, and that sucks. I was really looking forward to it, but it, through it all, at least it was a beautiful scenic place. I like everything, about it there, and I like racing. I just don't like big games that just pretty much follow the leader. I don't know anyone that does enjoy races like that, but the Azerbaijan Grand Prix at the Baku Street Circuit in Baku, Azerbaijan, 51 laps. Charles Leclerc was on pole. Max Verstappen was next to him in second. Max got the lead on lap 4 because, again, I keep saying their speed advantage is just, through the roof. And the big thing comes down to Nick DeVries. That was the one time he got damaged, stopped on the track. See the long skid, so I don't know if it was like something locked up or he laid on the brakes so he didn't go head on into a wall, to save the car. But that happened early. Max went in. Checo got to stay out after Max went in because they were so close they couldn't, double him up. And that got Checo out in front, got the advantage because of, the Nick DeVries car caused a full safety car, so everyone had to slow down. So that gave him the big advantage because everyone had to stay at the same speed back behind him. And that's pretty much where it ended. That was it. Checo got it there because of that. Granted, he won, the sprint race on Saturday, looked good doing it. It's just that was it. Like once it was a big game of falls later. Thankful for you guys. This one's gonna be short then. But really underwhelming, very disappointing, sadly to say, pardon my French, but it was a shit show. Very disappointing after all the passing and stuff that was happening in those first couple races. I'm not saying that it was impossible for everyone freaks out like Martinsville for NASCAR because some people could pass, but really the amount of passes that were made total it wasn't good. And I don't know what to do, but again, those tires being that just didn't help. But results: Sergio Perez first, good for him. Teammate Max Verstappen second. Charles Leclerc third, first podium of the season, first podium for Ferrari, I believe, for the season. So that was good, and they looked at least better this week. They're not anywhere near where they need to be, obviously, and most people aren't because the Red Bulls are just that far up there. But it was good to see him there. Fernando Alonso fourth, so his string of all the podiums ends, but he still got fourth. Carlos Sainz fifth, Lewis Hamilton sixth, Lance Stroll seventh, George Russell eighth, Lando Norris ninth, and Yuki Tsunoda rounded out the top 10, got a point. Lando Norris's McLaren teammate Oscar Piastri 11th, Alex Albon was 12th, Kevin Magnussen 13th, Pierre Gasly 14th. And after the shit weekend he had, I'm sure he'd just take that and want to go home because fire during practice, the car caught on fire. And then he had the wreck. It just kept getting worse for him. So I'm sure he was happy to leave Baku. And then everyone behind that was just tires and weird stuff. Joe Guan Yu's Alfa Romeo and the AlphaTauri of Nick DeVries were the only ones that didn't finish. Nico Hulkenberg and one other driver were the only people down laps. Points heading out of it. Max Verstappen has the lead, obviously. Checo Perez's teammate is second, only 6 behind. Fernando Alonso maintains third, but he's 33 behind. So he's way back there. And then I think the next closest, it might be Lewis Hamilton in fourth, but he's 12 points behind Fernando Alonso, so he's 45 out of the lead. So Max and Checo running away with it right now, and Logan Sargent of Williams and Nick DeVries of AlphaTauri are still the only drivers with no points rookie season. We've seen it happen before. It'd be nice to see them get points by the end of the year. And, we have seen chaos. So, they could always sneak one in there with that. And again, they're rookies. So give them a break there. But shout out to Alex Albon for being one spot off of getting a point Saturday in the sprint and being right there. To Max from the sprint, Max Verstappen, if anyone saw it, that was George's corner. You saw him keep running him down to keep him as low as he could going down that straight. Max kept coming down towards him, and it was still George's corner. He had the apex, he had everything. That was his. And Max saying that he makes excuses and he does dumb stuff. I mean, we've seen Max literally do dumb stuff that ended up with his tire on top of Lewis Hamilton's head because he mounted onto his car doing something really dumb. So, you guys made contact. That was the least of the worries after some of the shit we've seen him do. So there's that. And the contract in Baku is extended through 2026. Hopefully the race this weekend, coming up in Miami is better. It's not going to take much to be better, but hopefully it's better. Only time will tell. But that definitely sucked. And that's where I'm going to leave it. So I don't say anything vulgar, but the show's available: Apple Podcasts, Spotify for podcasters, iHeartRadio, Audible, Good Pods, Amazon Music, YouTube, Rumble, and all the new episodes go up on BitChute and CloudHub when they actually let me. I just can't schedule anything on there. And then I forget. Don't forget to check out the articles I put up on Substack and share the hell out of all of them. There's going to be ones coming on this weekend's Racing Action on Substack, so be on the lookout for that. And again, share the hell out of all of them. It's the best kind. I thought, don't got to pay marketing, don't got to give Facebook any money or any of that. You guys just share and retweet them. It's the greatest thing. Again, socials are all Racing with Jesse Ruzinski, except for TikTok and Twitter, which is Racing Ruzinski. So follow on there. I post a lot of stuff, a lot of updates on things. I appreciate all of you and every share, listen that I get. And new ones are coming soon. So until we meet again, enjoy the racing. Bye.